North Harbour NHL men's players Brennan Alexander Parker and James Coughlan. And boys, just wrapped up the opening weekend, a win and a loss for you. Tell us more about the two games that you had.
Our first game was against Midlands. Unfortunately we lost 3-1. It was a bit of a disappointment. We'd beaten them pre-season and we were hoping to come away with the points after that game, but unfortunately we didn't clutch the win there. And our second game was against Northland up in Whangarei, and we managed to pull away a win in that game 4-1, which was a good effort, and we're just happy to come away with those points.
And James, would be happy with the performance on Sunday or the result, considering what happened last year. What were your thoughts on the two games?
Yeah, I think the Midlands game was a scrappy sort of typical first out match. You know, no one was giving anything away, and it was pretty slow, tied up marked hockey, and it was pretty physical, and they took the opportunities and we didn't. Simple as that. On Sunday, as you mentioned, for the people who were here last year, remember that sort of shootout loss we had. So it was good that we sort of scraped out a 4-1 win. We sort of got up pretty big in the first half and got the lead and sort of held on from there. So it was a good result in the end. So
just that Saturday game against the Midlands, a 3-1 loss. The last time you played them, it was an 8-1 victory. What was the difference?
I think Midlands are renowned for scraping their way through the pre-season. Come tournament time, all their players are fighting fit and rearing to go, and I think that was a big discipline, obvious what was happening there. They had a lot of young players playing in Rotorua. We beat them 8-1, and it was good that Andy came back and they had a couple of imports who were pretty classy players as well. So I think we needed to step up and we didn't.
Just on the imports there, Brennan, we got one ourselves. Shuppy from Holland, plays for the club Rotterdam. What are your thoughts on him so far?
Shuppy's a good dude. He fits in well with the boys. Has a laugh every now and then with us, which is good, and shows us a few new tricks that those European style players have, which is good.
How have you found Shuppy fitting into the New Zealand style, the North Harbour way?
He's been really good at it. He's brought into everything. Obviously coming from the Dutch style of hockey, it's pretty hard to sort of, your world-class players all the time. So he's brought into everything that Harbour want. He's such a competitive, intense person, and he's played pretty well in all the games that he's played with us so far. He's probably been the best value import that we've had since Quan came over in 08.
And just quickly on the women's performances over the weekend, probably didn't get a chance to see too much of their games, having played straight after. They had a couple of losses, but what are your brief thoughts on how they went?
The Midlands women are a classy side. They've got some really good attacking players, and pretty strong at the back as well, and Sally and goal is always good. So that was a pretty hard fought game for them straight up, and with the Harbour girls having a pretty disruptive build up with Junior World Cup players, injuries and stuff like that, they'll get better through the tournament week. On Sunday against Northland we saw a bit of that game, and they missed a few chances and it could have gone either way. It was 1-0 for a long time, so the girls always build well and they might sneak into the top four, and tournament hockey you only need to get in the top four and you can go to the final like that.
Right, and you got a week of training ahead here, so a week off to rest up and get yourselves ready for the tournament week, which has been hosted here at North Harbour Hockey. And Brennan, we got Central first up, so I guess your old team. You should know a lot about them. How does it feel playing against your old region?
It's always a fun time playing against your old region, playing against those dudes you grew up with and learnt most of your skills with. So it's for me quite a competitive game. I always want to beat them, and I'll do my best to come away with the win.
And James, how confident are you going into next week?
Oh, you're always confident in front of your home crowd. I think that's a big up. Playing in front of your friends and your family and stuff always sort of motivates you to play well. And typically, when we've had our Harbour tournaments back in 07, we won it. In 2010, we scraped in a bronze medal. So you're always confident. It's going to be the toughest NHL that I've been involved in. So the fans should get out here to North Harbour Hockey Stadium and see some pretty good cracking hockey for the men's and women's competitions.
There you have it. And just before we leave, James, just before we head off, Brennan's got something hanging from his head here. Explain more, either of you.
It's called a judo from Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Awesome. Is it going to come off if we win it?
Yes, if we win,
There you go.
let's go on.
Looks like something the Warriors wear, eh?
Okay, all the best, boys. Good luck for next week.
Cheers.
Okay, here we are with North Harbour NHL player Erin Goad, and Erin, a tough weekend up in Whangarei, and also here at home against Midlands and Northland. Tell us more about the two games.
So on Saturday we lost 3-1. We played well though, just some of the connections didn't quite come off, unfortunately. And on Sunday we went up to Northland and played against them and lost 2-0, unfortunately. But learning curve, we've got a week to sort ourselves out before we come together next week.
What are some of those key areas that you're going to work hard on over the next week before you head into the tournament week?
Probably defensive lines. I think we're still a little bit confused about our presses and our screens. Also outcome in the circle. I mean, I think it was on Saturday, yeah, we had 25 circle entries, but only a goal and a PC. So that's definitely a work on. And on Sunday, we managed to get our PCs, but didn't score off them. So I just need to be a little bit more determined in the circle.
And you've also got a international player playing for you this year, an Australian, Holly Evans. She's come all the way from Perth. How's she fit into the team and into your playing style?
Holly's quite a character. It's quite funny, everyone says that we look the same, and I don't really see it. But she's awesome. She's a great she's just an awesome person and great to get along with. Very skilled and very dynamic. So she's an awesome asset to the team.
And your first game up in the tournament week, who is it? And you're confident?
Southern, I think. And yeah, don't ask me who it was. I actually have no idea. But yeah, I think over the week, if we improve on the little bits and pieces, I think we should come off with a win, which should be good.
And just lastly, you've just got back from the Junior World Cup in Germany. I guess overall the result probably wasn't what you wanted out of the trip, but overall I heard the feedback's positive. The team got on really well, and the performances were still really good as well. Yeah,
so over there, like the girls, it was just such an awesome bunch of girls, and we got along really well. And I think that's probably what made us good as a team, because after we didn't make top 8, we were able to come together as a unit and fight for that 9th position. And against Germany for the 9th and 10th was an incredibly hard game, and we managed to win 2-1. So it was awesome to come away with a win, and we only lost one game and we drew one. So overall for the tournament, our results were pretty good. Just unfortunately lost the wrong game. So.
And personally, how did you feel you went?
At the start, I thought I was quite nervous, but throughout the tournament, I think I improved quite a bit and got a lot more confident I was playing striker, so I got a lot more confident playing up front. Managed to score a couple of goals, which was always good. And yeah, overall experience was amazing, and I learned so much.
Awesome, that's Erin Goad. So good luck for the week ahead, and don't forget NHL here at North Harbour.
Thank you.
Great.